What's up, everybody? Disregard the glasses. There's glare on this side of me from the window. You can see it in the glasses. And if I take it off, it's like, I don't know, like I kind of have to squint a little bit in this eye because it's kind of bright. Like, I don't know, it's reflecting off the table. So I have the glasses on. I got new drapes for my room. So that's how you guys are seeing it right now. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but these are the drapes. Black. It is bright outside in the glare. I'll just have to grin and bear it. Hang on, I'm waiting for my eyes to adjust a little bit. Alright. I'm not going to do a story time today. Frankly, because, like I said earlier, I don't know, I just don't feel like doing another story today. Like, I did a story yesterday, day before that. You know, I'm just doing a lot of story times lately. And if I go to the gym, I'm going to be like, this is the gym. I'm going to go inside and do this. And I'll go inside and do it. Come out and say, hey, I did this. And so, that's not what I want either. I don't want to just do that again. So I figured I'd just have like an update type joint of my life so far. Now, senior year, pretty good so far. 4 classes, I get out at like 12. No, I get out like 11:50. I'll be at the car and drive home by then. So I get out like 11:45 and walk to the car. And what else? There is terrible glare. Best way to fix this. There we go. Right, now half my face isn't just dark, the other half. Alright. So I get home at like 12:20. And that's it. I just kinda I've been applying at places, not really hearing nothing back. With my recruiter, we're still waiting on the doctor. I don't think that's ever going to come through the way they do things. Him and my recruiter both, they're all like, oh, well, we sent it to them. And he's like, well, we never got it, so I have to go back to them. I don't know, it's just a huge freaking hassle. Like, I'm tempted just to eventually, one of these days, just get the paperwork by myself and just turn it in and be like, here you go, don't tell me anything else. You said I needed this is what you're going to get. That's how I feel it is. Just because it's back and forth between two. They're like, I didn't get it. Well, I didn't get it. And then I have to go get it. And then they're like, oh, now we need this. So we have to wait for that again. And it's just a huge freaking inconvenience. Yeah, I get out at 12. That's going on. I still want to become a pulley. Don't get me wrong. I still want to join the Marine Corps. But it's just a huge freaking hassle. I still do pull-ups on the bar right there. You know. What else? Not really much. I've been working on basketball because basketball is fun. Yeah. It's fun and I'm getting my practice in. I need a haircut though. It's like huge hair. I need to get it cut. Anyway. So I've been doing that. I'm in AP classes in high school. AP English. I'm gonna do AP, what is it, next semester? Government. And then, because it's only a semester long class, that one, and I'm taking normal economics. Because I heard the AP teacher was like you don't want him as your teacher for AP because, I don't know, just heard he was really bad by like a lot of people. So I was like, yeah, I'll just take normal economics. And my economics teacher is actually really good. He's actually gets you involved. He's not just sitting there, take notes, or read this PowerPoint. No, we did something with like cards like these, and he got everybody involved. He's like, well, say these are worth. We're talking about that lion, Cecile the lion, or whatever. the one that got shot in Africa by the dentist. He's like, say these are all lions, and you guys were to hunt them. And he's like, day one, they're worth 100. He's like, if you guys get 6 of 600 points, I'll give you like 5 points extra credit. And he's like, day 2, they're 200. Day 3, they're 300. And he's like, if you guys touch them, if you guys step on them, if you guys do anything to them, they're dead, and they have to be turned in at the end of the round. He's like, now, what's the best strategy? And everyone's like, wait till the 3rd day. He's like, alright. So he threw the cards everywhere, and he's like, no one touch him yet. And he's like, alright, you guys go hunt. And guess what everybody did? I didn't do it, because I didn't want to get out of my chair. But everybody got up, touched the card, took as many cards as they could, and then, they turned them all in. And he's like, I thought you guys said it's best to wait till the 3rd round when they're worth 300 points each, not 200. And I think the most someone got extra credit for wise was like 2 points. Or not 2 points, 10 points. It wasn't that great. And he's like, alright, day 2, go hunt. Well, there isn't anymore. Everyone got all of them. And then day 3, there's none because you guys killed them all. And he was explaining how that relates to economics. He's like, when there's a limited supply of something, and everyone, like, I don't know, he's just like, when there's a supply of something, and people fear that it's going to get taken, like, consumed completely, they'll take what they can, when they can, just to secure something. Just to secure, just a basic, oh, hey, I got this, the basic amount. And that's what everybody did. They killed everything in the 1st round. And that was not a good plan, because there was nothing left. And he's like, that's how supply works. And that's just like a basic example of supply. So, AP classes, I have A's and B's right now. So, I know I hate my math class. The teachers really, how would I... She teaches by PowerPoint, and you can't learn math by a PowerPoint. It's like reading the textbook. The textbook doesn't really help you either. We don't even have textbooks, so somehow I got a B in that class. Not too sad about it though, because I take a B. I'll take that D, So, what else is going on in my life? I'm going on a run September 26th, which is a Saturday, at, I don't know, it's somewhere in San Diego. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but it's the Boot Camp Challenge, and that is a 3-mile run. And that run has 60 drill instructors on it, and like a lot of obstacles, and they motivate you to do better. Now, I've gone on runs with the other poolies before, and there was times we're doing the IST, and that's a 1.5 mile run. You had to get like 55. No, you had to get like 50 crunches in 2 minutes, and like a couple pull-ups. This is before I could do any pull-ups, so I couldn't do pull-ups. You had to run a 13:30 1.5 mile. I got a 13:40, and when I was doing that run, I'm like, because I didn't run for like a month or 2 before that. I quit running. I haven't ran recently either, so I have to get back on that too. But anyway, I'm running and I'm out of breath, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to walk and catch my breath for a little bit. And just as soon as I stop, one of the recruiters, Rogetsky, was right behind me. Sergeant Rogetsky, he's right behind me, and he's like, don't stop, keep going. And, so I was like, I had to just freaking grin and bear it, take off running again. And he just sat there and told me, keep running, keep running. He told a lot of people to keep running, because he just followed me. He stayed by a lot of people. And I was like middle to back, because there was some fast pulleys there. Like, they ran, one of them got like a 6:40, I believe, or 7, I don't know, 6 or 7 1.5 miles, and that is ridiculous on its own. That is a terribly fast speed. Like, that's like a road runner. You're like, this dude's fast. These pulleys, some of them. And there was some pulleys where I passed where they're running, and I just pass them. Get a better time than them. Take off running. And, yeah, it was pretty fun. I did do enough crunches. I'm tired. I keep yawning. I gotta tell myself. You had to do a certain amount of crunches. I did more than what was necessary. The dude that was holding my legs, he counted, and then I was holding his legs. I counted. He got like 84 crunches in like 2 minutes. That's ridiculous. Like, you're supposed to, like, you want to be at 100 crunches in 2 minutes. That's a lot. But yeah, he just went knocked him out. And then that was a mile and a half. And we had to run back. And then, we ran the mile back. We're running back. This was not recently. This was a while ago. Well, I'm very, very tired because I keep yawning. Anyway, we got to run back. We're running back in formation. And they have a singing cadence. And it was pretty much, they were dissing all the other branches. Hey, Air Force, what are you doing? Something, something. And then, hey, Army, hey, Navy, hey, Coast Guard. They just, like, ripped all of them. It was a great cadence, honestly. Got us all motivated. We're running back, and we shouldn't be running for, like, what seems to be ever. We have to run at a certain speed, because there's people that can't keep up at the faster pace. They couldn't keep up. So they'd fall out, then we'd pick up speed a little bit, and then someone else would fall out, and we'd just keep going. So it's like, you start at, like, say, 5 miles an hour, and you're running, and then someone falls out, and you move up to 5.5, and someone else, and 6, and eventually all the slow people are out, and it's just the decent people, the decent runners. I'm not, like, a great runner. I'm a decent runner when I run. Once I'm into it, I'm decent. I'm not, like, super fast, but I'm not super slow. So I'm running, and I'm, like, it was mind over matter for me because I was really tired and I was like starting to feel lightheaded when you run and you're not getting like enough I don't know, when you're just not used to running for a long period of time like straight. You're not used to running really long periods of time without stopping or catching your breath. That's how I started feeling. My head started getting I started getting lightheaded. And then I was like, alright, I'm only going to go down the street, and once we hit that street light down there, I'll stop and walk and catch my breath. We hit that street light, and I'm like, alright, I made it this far, may as well keep going, and so I just kept doing that, and I'm like, alright, when we hit that corner down there, I'll stop for sure and catch my breath. Hit that corner, I'm like, well, if I made it this far, and I was this tired earlier, might as well keep going. And it was just a big mind game, honestly. And we got right around the corner, like, the recruiting station's like this. This is, like, the back of the recruiting station. There's, like, the corner. The back of it, the corner. And we're running right here. And I'm like, alright, like, this was like I stopped. Like, I know, I was so close. I literally had to turn the corner, and I was right there. And I was like, and I was talking to one of the other recruiters. And he was like, yeah, you guys did pretty good on the run back. Because someone else stopped. The reason I stopped, someone else stopped, and I stopped seeing why they stopped. Like, I stopped, and I was like, come on. And he was like, no, I can't breathe. And then one of the other recruiters started talking to him, and I started talking to the recruiter, because we're right around the corner. But had I known that, I would have just kept running and then circled back once we hit the corner, but I did stop, too. So we got there and we're walking, because you don't stop running, you don't stop moving right away. You walk in a circle for a little bit and just kind of like let yourself refocus, get your blood back flowing to, all your parts of your body so you don't feel lightheaded. And like 5 minutes later, no, it's like 5-10 minutes later, here comes my recruiter with the other people that fell out, the people that can't run that great, and here they come. And I was like, yeah, I kept up with the main group. We probably ran an 8-minute mile pace once everybody fell out. Like we're moving, we're hauling it, like brisk, like pretty brisk pace. So that's the update for today. Have a good one, guys.